If you're a maintenance supervisor for a commercial property, you've had to deal with everything from leaky faucets to flickering light bulbs. But nothing's worse than that ancient boiler that's lived in the building since the day it was built, 50 years ago. It's enough to make anyone lose their cool. That's where Grainger comes in. With industrial-grade products and dependable fast delivery, Grainger can help with any challenge. From worn-out components to everyday necessities. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
All right, so we're getting a ton of requests.
Yeah.
A ton. To break down why Aiden Hutchinson is like, I don't know, all over the place right now.
Yeah.
Like topping search results. 2 million Google searches? That's not nothing, right?
2 million Google searches don't lie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we've got a stack of articles here, and it's clear this isn't just about his stats on the field, though.
Yeah.
Those are impressive. There's something more about his story
What?
that seems to be resonating with people right now.
Yeah.
So we're going to unpack why Hutchinson's gone from standout rookie to, honestly, the NFL's hottest name right now.
Yeah.
And how factors you might not expect, like international games and even fantasy football, are playing a role.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we got to start with what's happening on the field.
That's
They're drafted second overall in 2022. I mean, big expectations.
Huge expectations.
Right off the bat.
Especially with the Lions.
Yeah, and he didn't just meet them, he blew past them.
It's true, and what's remarkable is how quickly he made an impact. You know, his rookie year wasn't just good, it was historic. Hutchinson crushed the Lions' rookie sack record, 9.5 sacks. That right there tells you this isn't just talent, it's a work ethic and an ability to adapt to the NFL. That's almost unheard of.
And then 2024 hits, and boom, breakout year. Multiple sack games, those highlight reel plays everyone's talking about. And he's doing it on prime time, which, let's be honest, is where stars are born.
Exactly, and this is where his football IQ becomes so apparent. Anyone who's watched him knows it's more than just athleticism. One article I was reading described a play against the Packers, where he anticipated the snap count perfectly and just blew past the offensive line for a sack. It was like he knew what was going to happen before it happened.
Wow.
That's the kind of instinct you can't teach, and it's translating to game-changing interceptions, too.
Right? It's like he's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. And speaking of things clicking, we got to talk about the Detroit Lions revival. They're suddenly serious contenders, which, let's be honest, isn't a phrase we've used much in recent years.
No, it's a big deal. The Lions have had their struggles. We all know that. But this resurgence, this winning streak they've got going, it's capturing attention, and Hutchinson is right at the center of it.
He's not just along for the ride, he's driving the bus. They saw something in him, made him a cornerstone of their defensive rebuild. And it's paying off.
Absolutely. When you look at their high-profile wins this season, his ability to disrupt offenses is a common thread. Quarterbacks are terrified of him, and for good reason.
But here's the thing. Aiden Hutchinson, he's more than just a football player. He's got this charisma, this presence that you just can't fake.
And that matters more than ever these days. Fans want to connect with athletes on a personal level, and Hutchinson seems to understand that instinctively. He's active on social media, engaging with fans directly. And his charitable work in Detroit, that really resonates with people. He's relatable to someone you want to root for.
And then there's that family legacy. His dad, Chris Hutchinson, was a University of Michigan star. Talk about hometown hero points.
Yeah, it adds another layer to his appeal, definitely. And it's not just Detroit. The NFL is going global. And Hutchinson benefits from that too. Remember the Lions playing in London? That kind of international exposure is huge for a player's profile.
All right, let's talk accolades.
Yeah.
Because this guy's racking them up. From day one, he's been on the awards radar.
Absolutely. In his rookie year, he was a finalist for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Fast forward to now, and they're talking Defensive Player of the Year. We're talking Pro Bowl selections, whispers of Hall of Fame potential down the line. It's still early, but the buzz is real.
And here's where things get interesting. Remember those 2 million Google searches we mentioned? Well, fantasy football plays a role in that too.
It's true in fantasy leagues, especially those that include defensive players. Hutchinson is a must-have. People are obsessed with his stats, his every tackle. His on-field success directly translates into off-field buzz. And those online searches...
So we've got this perfect storm brewing. He's an incredible talent on a winning team. But it's more than that. There's this sense that he's different.
Right.
That he represents something bigger.
And that's what we're going to unpack next. Because understanding why people are drawn to him goes beyond the stats and into something much more fascinating.
It's like he's carrying the hopes of a city on his shoulders, right? I mean, the Detroit Lions haven't exactly been known for their winning ways.
And that's precisely why his success is so captivating. It's not just about individual achievement with him. It's about revitalizing a franchise, a whole fan base. He's become a symbol of hope for Detroit.
And think about the pressure on a young player like that. Drafted high, expected to be the face of a defense. And he doesn't just rise to the occasion, he surpasses it.
It speaks volumes about his character, to handle that pressure, that level of expectation, and not just maintain his performance, but elevate it. That's rare. It's the kind of mental fortitude that separates the legends from the rest.
And he does it all with this contagious enthusiasm. You watch him on the field, the energy, the passion, it's electric.
It's genuine, and that authenticity resonates. People see someone who loves the game, who thrives on the challenge, and it's inspiring. He's not just playing football, he's elevating it.
And it translates off the field, too. We talked about his social media presence, his charity work. It all contributes to this image of someone who's grounded, relatable, despite the fame.
And in a world where athletes are often scrutinized for their every move, that's crucial. He's setting a powerful example not just for young athletes, but for everyone, by proving you can be a fierce competitor and a compassionate human being.
It's refreshing, honestly. He's breaking down stereotypes, defying expectations. You could be a dominant force on the field and still be a genuinely good person off of it.
Precisely. He's challenging the narrative, and people are responding to that. He's become a role model for a generation that's looking for authenticity, for leaders who are multidimensional.
It's incredible to witness. But we have to remember, this is still early in his career. The potential here is limitless. Where does he go from here? What records will he shatter? It's exciting to think about.
It is. And it goes beyond individual achievement. We're talking about the potential impact on the Detroit Lions. Can they build a dynasty around him? Can they become consistent contenders?
These are the questions that'll be answered in the coming seasons. But one thing is certain. Aiden Hutchinson has arrived, and he's here to stay. He's not just playing the game, he's changing it.
And he's doing it with integrity, passion, and a love for the game that's contagious. He's a player to watch, a story to follow, and a testament to the power of dedication and hard work.
Absolutely. But it's bigger than just him, right? We've got the Detroit Lions resurgence, the global reach of the NFL fantasy football. It all contributes to this perfect storm propelling him into the spotlight.
It's the convergence of individual talent team success and a league that's expanding its horizons. Hutchinson sits at the center of it all, a symbol of the new era of the NFL.
And what's remarkable is he's doing it all while remaining true to himself, which might be the most impressive feat of all.
It really makes you realize, right? Sports can be about way more than just like wins and losses. It's about those moments that get you pumped up, the stories that capture your imagination and remind you why you love the game.
Yeah, and you know, we all secretly, or not so secretly, love a good underdog story. The Detroit Lions, Aiden Hutchinson. They're like rewriting the script right in front of us. And it's really captivating people everywhere.
It shows you that you can defy expectations, you know? It's about the power of believing in yourself and putting in the work. And the best part is this story's still being written.
So, like, what does this all mean for you, our listeners? Why should they care about Aiden Hutchinson's rise to stardom?
Well, I think it's about recognizing potential. Not just in, like, other people, but in ourselves, too. It's about appreciating the power of dedication, of resilience, of going after what you want even when it's tough and you don't know what's going to happen.
It's about those moments that remind us why we love sports so much. The unexpected victories, the inspiring journeys, that feeling that you can do anything you set your mind to.
And maybe, just maybe, it makes you look at your own life, what you're passionate about, and ask yourself, what's your version of a game-changing play? What can you do to step up your own game?
I like that. That's a really powerful thought to leave you with. So next time you see Aiden Hutchinson trending online, or you see him out there on the field, just remember, there's a much bigger story going on than what you see on the surface.
It's about a city that's finally got something to cheer about,
Yeah.
a team that's coming back stronger than ever, and a young athlete who's showing everyone what it means to be a true star. And this is just the beginning.
That's it for this deep dive. We'll catch you next time.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.